Yeah, and I'm wearing a sweater, and so that's kind of moody. I'm dressed for the cold morning. Da 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 da. Hello.
Patrick. Hi. Sorry, we're not going to do Shuggy Otis.
Wait,
today.
I was just feeling bad about it now. I'm like, I was just complaining because I don't know Shuggy Otis songs at all. But now that you're here again, I'm like, okay.
Hello.
Linked up.
Hello, everyone. Oh, they're fast.
Checking connection.
Vanilla, hi.
Okay.
Mario Scarton. Hi, first time. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, but I'll fight. One day. We just need more time. It's not like we can, you have to know a song first and then you have to learn it. And
let me think about it in the length of this balcony concert session today, and at the end, I'll probably cave.
Strawberry Letter.
Yeah, but this is the one that I know.
We just played this 3 times.
I was listening to the song this morning, and I even have a glockenspiel at home.
Yeah, I thought the glockenspiel is a must. So many people tuning in. Hello.
Yeah, we saw that. We're in Watson. That's super cool.
Yeah.
So, welcome.
Hi.
Balcony concert session number 31.
Yeah.
Yes. It's going for it here, guys.
Today we picked a little bit an easier one for us.
It felt easy. It felt easy until I got to the lyrics, and I was like, oh, these are hard. I've never actually sang the words by myself. I've always only sang it with the recording.
So for those who don't know, we are doing Tracy Chapman today.
Yes, today is Tracy Chapman.
Mm-hmm. Also good.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I realized this music is really like deep inside my spine.
Yeah.
Like hearing the songs so many times, consciously and subconsciously, and they're just they have a certain smell to them in a way, and
yeah, memory associations.
For example, this.
On Instagram, can you guys hear okay? Just checking my new equipment.
Kati, hi.
You got a fast car. I want a ticket anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Started from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at a convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just across the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally seems what it means to be living. You see, my old man's got a problem. Lives with the bottle, that's the way it is. It says body's too old for working. Body's too old to look like his. My mama went off and left him. Wanted more for life than he could give. I said, somebody's got to take care of him. I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight and live or die this way. So remember when we were driving in your car. You speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. The city lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, could be someone, could be someone. And I work in a market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, could be someone, could be someone. You got a fast car, I got a job, pay all our bills. You stayed late and late at the bar. More of your friends than you do of your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me would find it. Got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. So remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was wrong. City light lay out before us, and your arms and neck out around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, could be someone, could be someone. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. Leave tonight or live and die this way. I have so much respect for Tracy Chapman right now because I find this song incredibly hard to sing.
Why is it hard? So
because I
many
feel like
words.
when she's it's not that it's words, it's just that her text has a really natural, like it's I feel like her and John Mayer for me also has this ability to sing conversation. This is a conversation clearly.
Right.
And it sounds, when she sings it, it sounds so natural, this conversation, and I feel like I'm like singing them in a minute trying to get all the words in there. Which is funny because I've sang this song 100 times, 100 million times.
Yeah, but maybe also subconsciously. So like you sing along. I also, what is funny, like I mean, I was really little when this music came out, and maybe what you're saying is like this conversation was also the reason why it was one of the first texts that I consciously understood and actually
really?
I think this really helped, like when, of course, my English was nowhere, but it helped to follow the story and so I special these songs. I also thought, like, what if this song was here? I think everyone would notice. Or if it was here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like so planted in your brain.
It's so planted in your DNA that you would notice if it is in another key or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
yeah.
And
Tracy Chapman is such an interesting figure too. I mean,
did you see this concert, Wembley?
No, I don't remember if I saw it. Did you guys see it? I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like I remember when Mandela was liberated, but 88. I don't know if there are other things in my mind that stay bigger.
It was in 88, and it was the 70th birthday of Nelson Mandela, and there was this big rock concert in Wembley, and they had some technical issues. Apparently it was Stevie Wonder who had technical issues and they couldn't start his show. Yeah. And they went backstage and she was apparently somewhere in the corner, like with her guitar, and they said, "You out." And then she went alone. Yeah. That was that performance. I mean, this moment was magical. And then she sang this song talking about the revolution and whisper. And I think that is actually this and whisper. It was because
I got chills.
this huge stadium, and she was alone, and she whispered.
Yeah.
I think that why it's so memorable. That is this millisecond that made the difference, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure this I think anyways it's so hard to write songs about empowerment and like revolution and making change that aren't tacky. And I feel like when you have one that's like this, that is actually really powerful in its calmness. I mean, it's not even like she's screaming. You know, it is a really like a whisper, this song. And if you have ever seen her as a person, she's just like this super super shy.
Yeah.
You know, like she plays really like this, hiding behind her guitar.
Another.
You know.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? The energy was incredible, Patrick.
At
Wembley.
yeah.
The dynamic of the situation, like this, and it was really like you. I watched this video. There's like all this tumult around on the stage, and everyone, and the audience is loud, and then she comes, and everything just sucks in. I get chills right now.
Yeah. So let's go to the next song.
Yep, Wembley.
And this song, I remember when this song came out because I saw the video on MTV, back when MTV played videos. I remember thinking, oh, she looks really cool. This black woman with her guitar and the dreadlocks, and this kind of setting in the club. It stayed totally. I literally remember the first time I saw this video. Somehow it stayed in my mind. And so the song, by the way, is "Give Me One Reason to Stay Here."
Count me in, please. Give me one reason to stay here.
To stay here, and I'll turn back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number, oh, and I know that you got mine. You know that I called you, I called too many times. You can call me, baby, you can call me anytime. You got to call me. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. I don't want no one to squeeze me, they might take away my life. Oh, I don't want no one to squeeze me, they might take away my life. I just want someone to hold me, ooh, and rock me through the night. This youthful heart can love you, oh, and give you what you need. This youthful heart can love you, and give you what you need. But I'm too old to go wasting my precious energy. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Ooh, give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Now, baby, give me just one reason why. Oh, baby, just give me one reason. Give me just one reason why I should stay. Said I told you that I loved you, and there ain't no more to say. Said I told you that I loved you, and there ain't no more to say.
Hey,
Danke. We have a little visitor today.
Danke.
Oh, by the way, yesterday, thank you to everybody who came yesterday to our concert.
Totally.
It was really beautiful. And tonight on Kulturplatz on SRF, which comes on about 10 or 10:30.
It's after 10 for 10.
Okay.
So after, like, I would say 10:15 or so.
Okay. Tonight we'll be on Kulturplatz, but just a little warning, we're at the very end, so you have to watch the whole thing.
You have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Or we'll post it later.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fun. And what else? Yeah, we talked about doing Randy Newman tomorrow. Is this?
Come on, let's do Shuggy Otis. I caved.
Oh, good.
Okay, we do Shuggy Otis. Just for you, Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay?
And the Glockenspiel.
And the Glockenspiel is
with
going to come out.
everything. So people maybe Shuggy Otis is. You should check him out. It's great.
Look, already I'm like, ah!
It's really 10:25.
10:25. Thank you for checking that.
10:25 is Kulturplatz. So, and Shuggy Otis, check him out.
Yeah, and if you have any favorite Shuggy Otis songs besides 23, then Strawberry Letter 23, then you can post them in the comments, because I really know nothing about Shuggy Otis except for Strawberry 23, and so I will spend the whole entire day going through the music catalog to find the song that feels right, and it always helps. Your tips always really do help lead me in a direction.
Right. Did you know that he was, when he started off, I'd tell that story again to our, it's so funny, when he started off, he was still so little that he had to put a mustache on to get into the club to play, to perform at his own concert. He was playing in his dad's band.
Okay.
So they put a mustache on him so he would look older.
On me head. Don't know what song that is. Art on me head. Okay, I'll look at it. So we have one last Tracy Chapman song for today. For those people just turning in, this is tuning in, it's Balcony Concert Session number 31. And our singer-songwriter of the day is Tracy Chapman. And my last thought about her is that I realized, we were talking about this before, about these lyrics, and then I realized that she's actually, she's really like a folk poet. That's her music. Like, she made it into the pop world, but she totally fits to me in the same kind of vein as a Bob Dylan, who really was thoughtful about the world around them and made these poetic kind of textual songs about her experience in this world. So the last one we're going to do is of course talking about a revolution. Don't you know that talking about a revolution sounds like a whisper? Don't you know talking about a revolution sounds like a whisper? While they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps at these armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution sounds like a whisper. Poor people gonna rise up and get their share. Poor people gonna rise up and take what's theirs. Ah, don't you know you better run, 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 run. Said you better run, 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 run. lines, crying at the doorsteps of these armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment line, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? Sounds like a whisper. And finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Oh, talking about a revolution. Oh no, talking about a revolution. Oh no. That's it. Interesting. I think I find these songs super interesting. Like, if I'm thinking about the words, then I'm like lost. But as soon as I close my eyes and get into her text, then I feel like it comes really naturally. Funny. Okay, so tomorrow
That was an interesting experience.
Yeah, it was totally. I was like, let's do an easy day. This was not an easy day at all. Not at all. But tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow is Shuggy Otis.
Shuggy Otis it is.
Here we go. Okay.
Don't forget Kulturplatz tonight, 10:25, and take care. Hope you're well.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.